Good evening, everyone, and welcome to this wonderful Wednesday. Lovely to see all your lovely smiling faces. So my name is Scott Campbell. I'm an independent consultant, a very proud independent consultant with this fabulous company called Arbon, and I'm also a national vice president. So if you don't know anything about this, we've basically got 4 levels of management, and I've worked my way up to the 4th level of management. So tonight, I'm literally going to give you a quick overview on how this business works and how it can be a fit for you. But first of all, I'll give you a little bit of a background of how I got involved with the company. So I've actually been growing my business for 14 and a half years. I never grew up wishing that I was going to have a business that involved products or network marketing. Very far from the truth. I knew from a very young age what I wanted to do. I wanted to be a professional dancer and a professional model, and that's exactly what I did. So at the age of 16, I left Harrogate in North Yorkshire and I moved to London, and I started dancing and modeling professionally, and I loved my job. I loved everything about it. It was everything I wanted to do. It was glamorous and it was fabulous. I traveled around the world. I lived in Paris, London, and New York, but I was self-employed. So when I wasn't working, I wasn't getting paid. And when I wasn't working, I was still living this fabulous, extravagant lifestyle, but without the paycheck. So I always knew that I would need something else when I got into my early 30s, because generally dancers were told that's when their career was over. So when I got to my early 30s, I started actively looking for something else. I'd always been used to being hustling and doing other things along the side. And this is actually when my friend came to me and said, look, I've got something that's perfect for you. I've got this business called Arbon. It's just launched in the UK. You'd be great at it. It's network marketing and it's products. And I was like, darling, you've definitely got the wrong person. It's not for me. I was in a really well-known show in London and I worked for a very well-known high street shop modeling 5 days a week. And I just was like, that's right, that's fine for you, Sarah, but you go along and yeah, and I'll carry on being fabulous doing what I'm doing. But then what happened was we had a recession in the UK. So the show that I was in closed within a week. And the contractor for the fashion company that I worked for took me from 5 days to 1 day. And I was like, well, what am I going to do? I need to make some more money. Oh, I know. Picked up the phone. Oh, hi, Sarah. You know that thing you were talking about? Maybe I could have a look at it. So I went along to a meeting in London, and what I'm going to share with you tonight is what was shared with me. And I got the business concept straight away. It made common sense to me. I was already doing Arbon before I'd even tried the products because I understood the business model. There were a few key things that really resonated with me. One, it was effort-based. I could earn as much or as little as I wanted. I didn't have a boss and it was product driven. So I knew when you're looking at a business, you need to have a consumable product. So when it runs out, people are going to rebuy it. As a dancer and a model, I was not needed every day, but people definitely need toothpaste and deodorant every day. They're a necessity. I'm never not going to brush my teeth or use deodorant. It's a fact. If I have money or I don't have money. And then there was another thing that really appealed to me, and it was called residual passive income. If any of you know about this, or if you don't, it's absolutely fine. I was used to this in my modeling world or my dancing world. So basically, when I used to go to work for a company, I'd get paid for a day's work. And if I was making an advert or a billboard campaign, they would then show it on a TV or they would play it in a cinema. Every time that got shown globally, I would get money. I used to get a check at the end of every year and be like, oh, wow, forgot about that. That's a nice surprise. So it was a reoccurring income that came in. And that is what we have with Arbon. So when I sell a product, every time someone buys that product off me, I get a thank you commission from Arbon. So I love that concept. So I was in straight away. So I started the business 14 years ago, know nothing about products, nothing about network marketing, really not being very good at Arbonne, but I worked my way to the top of the company within 3 years. What this business has given me so much. If you're joining late, could you just mute yourself? Thank you. So what this business has given me, it's given me so, so much over the um sorry, one moment. It's given me time, it's given me the extra money that I needed. I've been able to live life on my terms, and I've been able to spend time with friends and family. But what most importantly it's given me life skills that have allowed me to become a better person in terms of myself, in terms of relationships, and in terms of business. So what I'm going to say to you tonight is just be open-minded. I'm going to share some quick information with you. If you want some more information or you want to ask some questions, please ask the person that's invited you on tonight. They'll be able to share more with you. But I'm just going to give you an overview of how this business works. So I will just share my screen with you. One moment. So we've already, oh, there we go. So Arbonne, who is Arbonne? So Arbonne has been around since 1980. So we're a 44-year-old company. So we've got the history and the stability behind us, but we've still got the global expansion to go. So this is another thing that really appealed to me. Arbonne currently trades in 6 countries, and we have still got all the other countries to grow into and expand into. We were founded by an amazing man called Peter Mork, who wanted to give everyday people extraordinary clinical proven products that said what they did at an affordable price. And that's what he created. And he partnered with the business model of network marketing to allow people to make an income for recommending these products. So this is our tagline, our unique selling point. We're clean, conscious, and connected. We're clean. All our products are clean. Everything that you're looking at for today that you hear, all the buzzwords, Arbonne has been doing since we were created. So we do not test on animals. We're 100% vegan. We're gluten-free. We're dairy-free. We don't have any artificial flavors or fragrances in our products. And we're conscious. So we're conscious about what we do for everyone in terms of our products and our business, but also the planet. And the big thing is, Arbonne is a B Corp company. So we are a B Corp certified company, and not many companies get that. For me, that says it all. We're a B Corp. We've got to tick so many boxes before we can even get this certification. And the great thing is, because we were clean since 1980, Arbonne ticked all those boxes. We've been doing this before it was even fashionable. And that was a huge thing for me. I was very conscious about what I put on my body because I know it was going to go straight into my bloodstream. So Arbonne ticks everything in terms of the planet, in terms of looking after their employees, in terms of looking after their customers, in terms of giving back to communities. So we tick everything and we're connected. So connected really means we care about a community. So more now than ever, people are looking for connection. Connection has been lost. And with Arbonne, we've got a community that connects people with our products and with our business. So let's talk about that. So why wellness? Wellness is such a big buzzword today, and wellness starts from the inside and then the outside. So wellness is how you feel mentally and physically. So the next couple of questions that I'm going to ask you are really going to be in terms of how you feel in yourself, and our products as I move along, talking about Arbonne and our business might be able to answer some of these. So how do you feel every day when you wake up? Do you jump out of bed thinking, yes, I'm going to work? Do you jump out of bed with energy? Do you jump out of bed feeling a bit tired? Do you look at yourself and think, I just want to have an extra glow? Are you looking at yourself and thinking, I've got a bit of a bloat? Are you feeling like you want to make a change in your life? Are you fulfilled? Do you have a purpose? Are you doing what you want to do? Are you doing what gives you love and joy? I am someone that truly believes that we can have it all and we should do everything that we love every day. And my passion is to make people smile on a daily basis. So now I've asked you some of those questions. I just want you to really keep them in mind as I move through what I'm sharing with you. Arbonne has products for everyone. We have products from baby all the way up to the maturer, aging population, just like myself. And we have clean results driven products. So we have a 90-day back money guarantee. So when you buy a product, you can send it back if you do not like it and if you don't see the results. That would not happen if we went into a department store and we started using a product. We couldn't go back and get our money back for that. As I said, we have products for everyone, and we have products in terms of nutrition, we have skincare, we have makeup, we have body care, and we have a baby care range. So we're covering all the sectors of the health and wellness industry. But our biggest selling products are our flagship range, which is our skincare and our nutrition. So our skincare, on the screen now, you can see our Derm Results Advance, which has hyaluronic acid, I can't say it, hyaluronic acid in there that's going to plump up that skin and make you look fresher. This product, this range is for everyone, for men and for women, from any age, from 18 upwards. If you haven't tried it, get your hands on it. I'm sure someone will give you that. That's going to give you that glow. Arbonne's renowned for giving people the glow with our products. Then we've got amazing nutrition. So we've got gut health products. We've got green synergy drinks that are going to help you inside and out, help build up your body inside and out. We've got great nutrition that's going to give you extra energy. If you haven't tried an energy fizz stick, get one of those. We've got nutrition that's going to help you just feel better inside and out. We've just launched a new 7-day fresh start, which uses some of our products and incorporates intermittent fasting. And our nutrition products are exceptional. And I was someone that wasn't really into nutrition, but from using our nutrition, I've definitely seen a benefit in my skin and my body. But I'm really here to talk about how the business works. If you want to know more about the products, talk to the person that has invited you onto this call tonight. For me, the key thing here is we have products that cater for everyone. So when a product runs out, people have got to buy the product. Before I started Arbonne, I was using products, I was shopping elsewhere. So I used to go to a shop or go online, buy products, and I would use the products, they would run out, then I would rebuy them. So this was an expense that was going out of my household every month, regardless. When I was introduced to Arbonne, all I've done is redirect that spend to buy better, healthier, safer products at a huge discount. And then every time I use a product, I pay myself. And then my job is simply to share my love of the products and the business with my network. That is it. I'm just recommending products. That is all it is. So the concept of network marketing. So this is what gets me so excited. When I heard about network marketing, I was like, why have I never been told about this? I've basically been doing network marketing all my life and never been paid for it. Network marketing is really word of mouth recommendation. And for that word of mouth recommendation, you get a referral or a commission or you get some money. It's highly, highly, highly fashionable today. Every company does it in some shape or form, and I'll explain about that in a minute. So what we're all used to is buying product from a traditional retail model where it will go through a process. It will go from the manufacturer to the wholesaler, to the warehouse, to the advertiser, to the retailer, to the consumer. So you're paying a markup fee for all of that before you even get the product. You're paying for the shop fixture. You're paying for the men and the ladies working in the shop. You're paying for that supermodel to advertise that product, but they're not using that product. They're just the face of the product. The biggest markup or the biggest expense goes on advertising, but in network marketing, we miss out all the middlemen. So the product goes from the manufacturer, which we own, via an independent consultant like myself, and then it's delivered to your door. So then you get commissions for your sales. You're part of an exclusive worldwide brand, and we are the original brand ambassadors. So really, everyone is doing network marketing. You're either getting paid for it or you're not getting paid for it. I'll give you an example right now. If you're on social media, you're probably doing network marketing right now and not getting paid for it. So let's say I'm back at my house in Harrogate at my mum's for a couple of nights. So let's say I go out for dinner tonight in Harrogate and I go to a restaurant and I tag that restaurant in Harrogate saying, this was the most amazing meal. You should all come to this restaurant. I've just given word of mouth advertising. I've got 120,000 followers on Instagram. If I tag that, I've just given 120,000 people the name of a restaurant, but I won't get any commission for that. I won't even get a thank you. So we are doing network marketing every day. You're either doing it online or if you're doing it in person. Many companies now will say, for example, I'm trying to think of HelloFresh. Let's say I recommended HelloFresh to someone, I will get a discount for recommending that person, and that person that I introduced will get a discount. That is just network marketing. It's brand ambassador, but Arbonne have been this from day one. So how does this business work? It's very, very simple. People like to overcomplicate it. Basically, I use a product. I am the walking billboard, the walking advert for Arbonne. I then share my love with people about the product and the business, and then I sell the product. When someone makes a sale, when I make a sale, I get paid every week once I make a sale, and I earn. The great thing is I don't deal with stock, staff, or cash. Everything is done online. I send a unique link to people that's linked to my website. They go on, buy that product, that is linked to me. I then get paid. Every time that person buys a product, I keep getting paid over and over again. And the product's delivered to them in 1 or 2 working days here in the UK. I'll put that into a perspective. When I was jobbing in between dancing and modeling, sometimes I had to work in a very well-known department store called Harrods, if you know that one. And I was a perfume boy. And I was utterly fierce at being a perfume boy. I was given a target of how much I had to sell a day, and I had to spray people to sell that. Many people said no, but let's say I made my target. I got a little bit of a commission, probably 1 to 2%. If I sell an Arbonne product, I get 35% commission. If I sell at a discount, I get 15% commission. In the department store, I got 1 to 2%. So that just shows the difference of cutting out the middlemen. But the great thing about how a department store and Arbonne differ is, let's say I've worked all day and I've sold those 5 bottles. In a couple of weeks, those 5 customers come back to my counter. They see me, but they go to my colleague, Lorraine, and they go to Lorraine, I'd like to buy those 5 bottles. I'd like to buy that perfume. The 5 customers buy the perfume off Lorraine. Lorraine didn't do the groundwork. I introduced them to the brand. I introduced them to the perfume. I taught, I made the sale, I made the upsale, but Lorraine gets the commission because they walked to Lorraine that day. With Arbonne, every time someone purchases off me, they're linked to me forever, every time they purchase. So that work that I did initially, I get paid over and over and over again, as long as I look after them and show them care, love, and kindness, and look after them like a personal shopper. So the great thing is, this is how the business works. So when you start your Arbonne business, let's just say that's you in the middle. You start your own business. You're not on your own. You're going to have support by people who want to help and guide you. That's a great thing. You are your own boss, but then you've got a network of people that want to help you become successful. And what you're going to do, there's two sides to our business. There's a product side where you sell products. That's direct selling. So when you sell a product, you get paid a commission weekly. And then the other side is growing a team, very much like a traditional retail model. So once you start to grow a team, you get paid a monthly commission override. And that doesn't come from the people you're helping. Arbonne pay you separately for helping those people become successful. So let's just say I started Arbonne and then I go and tell four people, I go tell two people about Arbonne and they're like, yes, Scott, I want to do what you're doing. And I tell a few more people. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people that want to do this business with me. They'll say, yes, I get this, Scott. And then I teach and coach those people to become independent. And let's say that they're all doing 10 hours a week of Arbonne and I'm doing 10 hours a week. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 60 hours going on in my Arbonne business. So I then can step away and still do my full-time job of modeling and dancing, where I work an hour, get paid an hour, work an hour, get paid an hour. So I'm trading my hours, trading my time for money. And with Arbonne, I'm leveraging my time. So I'm working smarter, not harder. I do 10 hours and I teach and coach other people to do 10 hours a week. And I will get a commission override for helping those people do that. But the great thing about this is, some people will do more hours, some people will do less. It's effort-based. Some people will get paid way more than me because they're putting more time and effort. And we're not like a traditional business model. We've got a movable business model. So in a traditional model, you've normally got one person at the top, the boss, and then it filters down. With Arbonne, everyone can get to the top of the company on their own time and effort. So if you're working harder than someone, you can get to the top of the company or a different level before them, and you can earn more money than that person that introduced you because it comes down to your own time. So let's talk about how you can find your place in Arbonne. So you might simply just love the products and you can buy the products and become a client. Or we've got another option where you are a loyal consumer. You just want to purchase a product. You can pay £10 for the year and that will give you a nice juicy discount on the products. You get free shipping, you get free products as well. Or you might want to become a Replenish Me client, which is basically a subscription. This is the best option for people that just want to buy products because the benefits are so much better. You're getting the money back guarantee, you're getting a huge product discount, you're getting free products, you're getting free delivery, you're getting a big discount as well on top of purchasing those products, an extra discount as well. Or for me, I believe that everyone should be an independent consultant, but this business isn't for everyone, but I truly believe the products are for everyone. As an independent consultant, it's £70 to join to start your own business. What that gives you is your discount and your own website. You also get loads of other things. You get the product discount, you get free products, you can get free shipping, you can get the earnings and bonus potential, you can earn incentive trips, you get a willable business, which I'm going to talk about, and you get the recognition and training. So if you're looking for a business, where in today's world can you start a business for £70? You can't. I was just doing some research today on, when I went to dance college many moons ago, I got a scholarship to go to a very well-known dance college and the council paid for me as well. That doesn't happen now. It costs thousands, especially to be a dancer and go to theatre school. And that is the same in every profession. There is nowhere that you can start a business for £70 and have people help you become successful. So let's just talk about the earning potential. So as I said, you get paid weekly when you sell a product, and you can earn up to 35% commission. And once you start growing a team, you can earn up to an 18% override, commission override, and that's paid monthly. There are 4 levels of management with Arbonne. Everyone starts as an independent consultant. The first level is a district manager. If you want to find out more about the earnings, I encourage you to go to earnings.arbonne.com to find out what's possible. I'm going to share with you what I earned at every level, but mine will be different because I was earning more than some people, because I might have been putting more time in and my business might have been growing faster than some other people. So as a district manager, I got to this level in about 5 months. And I think my lowest paycheck as a district manager was probably about £55. And my highest paycheck was about £850 a month. So that was a nice little added extra for me, because actually I only ever started Arbonne for an extra £350. That's all I wanted. I just needed something extra in my household to cover my bills and maybe have something extra. Now, the next level is the level that I'm very passionate about, that when anyone joins me in a business, that I really help everyone get to this level as quickly as possible. It's called an area manager, and this is where your business is willable. So if something happens to me right now, my business is willed to my mum, and she would continue getting my pay regardless if she worked my Arbonne business or if she didn't, because I've grown a loyal database of clients who purchase Arbonne products monthly. Even if I'm not here, they're not going to stop using a mascara and shopping. So I can will my business. I've never heard of a business that is that you're able to pass on to a family member and they continue getting that money. So as an area manager, my lowest paycheck was probably about £850. My highest paycheck was about £3,500. I was still working full-time dancing and modeling, so this was a huge difference to me. This was money that I could save to get onto the property ladder. It's money that I could do whatever I wanted to do. It meant that I could actually pick and choose some of the dancing and modeling jobs that I wanted to do. Now, the next level is called a regional vice president. And at this level, we're also partnered with Mercedes-Benz. So at this level, because we have an invisible business, all you need is your phone, some Wi-Fi, and your mouth, and you're good to go. I don't have a shop front. I'm out there asking people if they want to know about the business. They either say yes or no. I ask people if they want to try the products. They either say yes or no. I can't make people buy products. I can't make people join my business. It's up to them. So this is validation that you've grown your business to a certain level in the company. So we get so much money a month to lease a white Mercedes. It's got to be white because when we started the company, that was our symbol of purity. So at this level, I was still working dancing and modeling full time. I was probably earning about, my lowest paycheck was £3,500 for 1 month. My highest paycheck was £10,000 for 1 month. And now the next level in the company is called a national vice president. And this is a level that I'm at. And I got to this level in 3 years. I've obviously been in Arbonne for 14 years. So I've actually been at this level for nearly 11 years. So the lowest average income for a national vice president is probably about £8,000 a month. And I've earned way more than that in my time as a national vice president. There is no ceiling on how much you can earn in Arbonne. It's entirely up to you. As a national vice president, I also get to go to Las Vegas, all paid for by the company, for our global training. And every year they send me and whoever I want to take. I always take my mum. To Maui in Hawaii. So she's always my +1, and that's paid for flights, accommodation to the Hyatt in Maui, which is the most fabulous island, so magical. And that's a thank you for growing your business. I never got that as a dancer, ever. I just got told I was never good enough, or to point my feet, or to do something. Yeah, it just wasn't there. And at every level, there's always an extra bonus you can go for on top of your commission and your weekly pay. And there's always holiday incentives. So we've just earned it's the holiday incentive to Dubai in October. The next one will start in January or December. And that's basically where you get rewarded. And if you earn it, you will earn a holiday for you and your family. And that's all to do with product sales that go through your business. So there's so much on offer. And I will say to you, look, you don't know me, and you're probably thinking this guy's here talking about how much money you can earn, a white Mercedes. I mean, when I first heard about Arbonne, I was even like, I'm sure you do get a white Mercedes. And I'm sure they've employed that woman at the front of the room to say that you get this and you earn that. But as I said, I actually only ever started Arbonne for an extra £250 to £500. That's all I ever wanted. I never envisioned that I'd be at the top of the company. But as I started growing my business, I saw what was possible. And this business is about helping others. It's about helping other people with our products and helping other people with our business. And I found that I was really good at helping other people find a purpose in their life and helping people become fitter, healthier, and just look better through our products and our nutrition. So wherever you see yourself, it is possible, because this business is a learnable skill. So if you've learned to read, write, walk, drive, you can do this. Trust me, you can absolutely do this. You've just got to put the time, effort in, and work. I'm not saying this was easy. There were days that I cried. There were days that I laughed. There were days that I cried again. But nothing is easy in life. But what I will say to you, if someone else has done this, you can do this as well. So before I come to a close, this is one of the slides that really gets me excited. Join the movement. Arbonne is a 44-year-old company that currently trades in 6 countries. We trade in America, Canada, the UK, Poland, Australia, New Zealand. Basically where those pins are. Everywhere else is where Arbonne has still got to go. There is no network marketing company, fact, in the world that's got the history, the stability, and still the massive global growth to go. I will actually tell you right now, Arbonne in America has been there for 44 years. Only 0.1% of people have heard of Arbonne. And I think of only 1% of people have heard of Arbonne in the UK alone. There is so much growth to go, because people always go to me, oh, it's fine for you. You got in, 14 years ago. I'm like, that doesn't matter, because I've introduced people who joined 3 years ago, 4 years ago, and they've got to the 3rd or 4th level of management. It always comes down to you and your time and effort. You might be thinking, I don't know anyone in America or in Australia, Scott. You do. Everyone does. Everyone knows someone that knows someone that knows someone that knows someone in America. And if you're on social media, you could simply pick up your phone now, go onto a social media platform and just hashtag Sydney, and you could start connecting with people. I was very lucky that I worked in all those countries that Arbonne traded in. So when I first started Arbonne, 2 of my best friends had emigrated to Australia. I grew my largest part of my business in Australia via Skype. And I never even stepped into that country when I started growing my business. I only went in 3 years after I'd got to the top of the company, and I already had a huge successful business there, because I was able to duplicate everything I was doing in the UK via Skype and tell them what to do. That is the power of the internet and the power of a duplicatable business. So with Arbonne, we have got a duplicatable business that has a proven system for success, as long as you put the time, effort in, and you work consistently at it. So that is all I want to say tonight. So thank you so much for joining me tonight. If you've got any more questions, please feel free to reach out to the person that's invited you onto this call. But what I will say to you is, I was not looking for this. But when I was presented this, it answered everything that I was looking for. And one thing that was very, very clear to me when I first said no to this R-bomb business, I was scared of what other people would think of me. That was the biggest reason that stopped me from doing Arbonne, the fear of what other people would think of me. I was successful in my chosen career. As a dancer, you train so hard, you're like an athlete. I started dancing at the age of 16 and I trained every day. And I was worried what people were going to think of me if I started doing this. The thing is, those people were never, ever going to pay my bills, ever. And in fact, a lot of those people that told me that I shouldn't do this have never offered me anything better, ever. And I knew if I didn't change something, I'd still be in the same position. So in order to do something different, you've got to change something different. And all I will say to you is anyone can do this. As I said, it's a learnable skill. So I look forward to seeing you near very, very soon at I can't even speak tonight, can I? Right, I need some new teeth in there. I look forward to seeing you very soon at an Arbonne event, and I can hear all about your success and how you've created a huge Arbonne business. So have a wonderful evening and thank you for joining me. Bye-bye.